Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to episode 22 of Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live, our song analysis podcast where we take a look and analyze and discuss every single Love Live song from the very beginning until right now. Give our opinions, you know the drill. This time, we're doing some Lily White. We're back in subunits. We're back in subunit hell.
Subunits heaven. The subunits are heaven.
Subunits heaven? I'm a big fan of subunit blocks.
Love Live, baby.
I'm a pretty big fan. There was something I wanted to say. I'm already forgetting what I want to do this early in the episode. That's a good start. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys that the single was out for My List to You and the ED, so you should go listen to that because it's really good. We'll be doing that
next week.
Next week. Last week, going back to a different time period here, we did the Nico, Rin Plus Maki, and Loneliest Baby songs, and we asked, has SIF changed how you feel about any particular song in a positive or negative way? And we got one coming in from Nick Vanderhoven, and we chose this comment because it happened to me, the same thing.
It's happened to me too, yeah.
2 episodes ago, I mentioned that Prontom's my favorite Muse subunit, but man, has the Bookworm Hanayo event ruined Pua Pua O for me. It is the second token event I ever actively participated in, and all the time and at that time, I had no idea it was possible to spend more than 75 tokens on one beat map. Yes, I learned that about 3 weeks ago. So I'm not super good at SIF. Like I can play some decent songs, you know, with some rhythm game experience. But as for fundamentals of the game, I'm garbo. I saved up all my tokens the last 2 hours of the event, played the song about 50 times in a row, stayed up to what I thought would be the end of the event, 8 a.m., and then I realized that it didn't quite end at 8. So I stayed up at 9, and it still hadn't even ended. So I used the points that I gained through the night, playing the song once, maybe 2 more times, and finally decided to get some sleep. Yeah. You missed, and he missed tier 3. That's the important part of the story.
That's the sad part.
How do I explain this? I thought I was really close to Bookworm Hanayo. I was like, I can't wait. This will be easy to get because I thought it wasn't that much. And then I checked my score and I was like missing a 0 there, and there was like an extra 0 to get Hanayo. I was like, ooh, not as close as I thought I was.
Yeah, missing out a little bit. That's only 2,500, not 25.
I also messaged Luke. I was like, Pua Pua O is ruined. Like, I still like the song, but I didn't endure the hell that you had. But man, that song took a toll with that event for me. So
it's happened a few times with event songs for me. I didn't listen to what was the Nico Maki one? Zurio no Magnetic Day. I didn't listen to that song for about 4 or 5 months after I played it 700,000 times in an event. But anyway,
that'll do it.
So we got I Love Snickers here. He says, SIF made me really hate Arafuta no Hate, and I hate that I hate it. And I hate that I hate it, and that he hates that he hates that he hates it. It too, because I used to really like the song, but then I actually got to play it on Expert. That made me doubt all of my SIF skills and made me feel horrible for losing on a 9-star song. Yeah, I feel like
stars are like not the best indication of how difficult the song is. Because I'll see a song has like 12 stars, I'm like, oh man, gotta bring my best team for this, get some healers, and then I play it, and it's like, oh okay. And then I play like a 10 song. I'm like, this is some baby stuff, and I get like my end team that I'm trying to level up and get some love gems, and the song just destroys me.
Yeah, I know. So, it always feels bad when you can't. I know a lot of the master songs, I'm just terrible, so I can't do a lot of the master songs, and it feels really bad because I can't play some of these songs that have really cool beat maps, but I'm just the worst at the game, and I only play it once every month or so. So that's kind of on me.
I'm pretty okay with slide notes. Like, I've gotten to the point where I can like pass a song that has slide notes in them. Like, they weren't super hard, but the ones that have notes that you have to press while slide noting, that is my kryptonite. I cannot do it. Like, yeah, when I first started the game, I was unable to press like notes while I was holding another note. Like, you know, gotta hold one with your thumb and then play something with your left thumb or whatever. That used to be really hard for me, and I can do it now. But this, I don't see myself ever doing this with my tiny phone screen.
Yeah. You gotta put the phone on the ground. You gotta put the phone on the table to play, because I cannot do slide songs with thumbs.
Throw your phone on the ground to play.
Yeah. I don't got a case on it anymore, so I'm just gonna snap it in half, and that's how I'm gonna play.
So this time, this time, like we said, we're doing some Lily White, and also some the rest of the Muse subunits. How convenient. But next episode. Weeks, yeah, but next episode it is going to be the new Aqua song coming out. You know, strike the iron while it is hot. while people are still listening to it, still really into it. So if you're into Aquas, peep next week's episode, and we'll have a great time. So
we'll try.
How do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel about this album, this single? So we got
like
Binetsu Mystery and Kimi no Kuse ni, if you weren't aware.
Obviously, I'm the Lily White dude. I really like Lily White. I really love Lily White. They're my favorite subunit by far, and I really like this this CD. But it's probably my least favorite Lily White CD.
But you gotta have a least favorite of anything.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a list.
Exactly. You gotta have a least favorite of something.
So, I like the CD. I think it's really good.
It's very good. Very good.
One song in particular, I'll let you figure that one out, although it'll probably be really obvious after we get through the first song. So
yeah, I mean, flip a coin. Somebody just flip a coin. It's 50-50.
Yeah. Flip a coin. You have a 50-50 shot of being right, whether or not I really, really like the song or not. One of them is pretty good, one of them I love.
Let us know down below what your coin said when you flipped it, or whatever object that you flipped into the air.
We didn't talk about Jaguars versus Bears. We got quite a few Jaguar answers.
No, I'm not gonna read it because there's no. Okay, just play Binetsu Mystery. These Lily White songs that have these heavy guitar chords the whole way through, they are always cash money, and that's really what you subscribe for when you get into Lily White, man. These pop rock songs, these pop rock bangers, man.
Pop rock bangers from days gone by.
From decades ago.
From decades ago. That's actually what I wrote here. That's you peep in my notes. Got heavy guitar right off the bat. Like first things first in the song. You didn't even get a second to breathe. They're just like, hello, bam, guitar right in your face.
Yeah, right when the song starts, and that's something that I really like about it, and that's something that's super consistent throughout all of Lily White. They're inspired by 80s and 90s pop, Japanese pop rock. So that's one of my favorite things Lily White does, and it's throughout the entire song.
I feel like the song really shows its age, and I don't mean age as in the song has aged badly. I mean this song really exemplifies the genre that it tries to be, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep, yeah, 100%. Something that I like. I almost feel like the song feels like a song that we got to experience last Saturday in Miracle Wave. It's very like pop rocky and heavy on guitar the entire way through. I really like it, and we'll talk about Miracle Wave when it comes along eventually. But that's one of my comparisons to that I'm going to use when we get there. Is this song?
Okay, I mean,
obviously different in ways because there's 3 girls compared to 400,000 singing. But speaking of this vocal, I love the vocals in this song. If you want a song to define these 3 vocalists, I think this one's super solid.
It's really great. Something I noticed about this song, though, well, first of all, let's talk about centers real quick. It's an Umi center song. Okay, fine. I thought it's a little weird that it's an Umi center song. I feel like they maybe would have given Rin the main. Oh, I always mess this word up. Not the B-side, the main song. Just because she hasn't had one yet. I mean, I know she's the center for the other one, but it just kind of felt weird going like right off the bat 2 Umi centers, one after another,
Well, I mean, you can say that, but you can also say like Umi didn't have the star center for the song for the CD before it, because Shinrai Love is the single.
Yeah, but it's just
if
Rin didn't have any center, that's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, she gets one. Like
she
right
does get one,
but I feel like this is more of an Umi song. This is a a very Umi song, very like high tempo, very energetic, very like fun.
Yeah, you're totally right.
These pop rock songs are what Umi does best.
Can we talk about drums real quick? Hello, EJ.
The song's got some pretty nice percussion in it. I really like the percussion.
Before we get too far away from this topic, I do want to say that I see the comparisons you're drawing to Miracle Wave, the new Aqua song, but I feel like the percussion is like so off because they have like the Sunny Day Hand in Hand drums in the background, which is the alternating snare and cymbal that EJ told me about that was really popular in like Motown and stuff, and that's cool. But like I can't like this song. It borrows from surf rock, which is really cool. You want to talk about surf rock, Luke? Like I
think Miracle Wave is very surf rocky.
This is a surf rock beat. Like I'm pretty sure that surf rock pioneered this beat. Like the kind of like you ever hear Pulp Fiction? Do you ever watch Pulp Fiction? There we go.
Yes.
So the song that everybody knows from Pulp Fiction, Mr. Lou by Dick Dale. It has a drum beat that's like doing bum 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 bum, and it's in this song too. And it's kind of really popular in surf rock. So that's something in this song. I think that's really
also
neat.
In Miracle Wave.
That is not in Miracle Wave. Maybe similarities in genre, but not that drum beat.
Very close.
I
think that's like a very when I heard Miracle Wave, I was like, oh, this is surf rock.
We have to dive more into that song. We have to wait for the full version, but I will compare and contrast with you when we get around to it. I promise. So when like the instrumental breaks, it's really cool how we kind of have that high pitched synth that's hanging out, and it's really jarring, but in a good way. Like it's like a juxtaposition from the distortion guitar. Like it's kind of like a clash of two different genres, which I think is really cool. And it happens a lot. Like you probably wouldn't notice it like the first time you listen to it, but if you actually like take a second and listen to the solos, like there's always this high pitched synth that's just kind of hanging around because the guitar is like the main attraction here. It's the main act. It's what you hear when you first start the song. When you get to the solos, it's the star of the show. But I would shout out to that high synth hanging out. It sounds really nice, and it's not something you'd really pick up on the first time you listen to the song.
Yeah, that's a pretty like consistent running theme with Lily White, and it's really like that high synth. It's not the most important part ever of the backing, which is good because I don't really like synth, but it's always there, and it's always just a nice little addition to the backing. It never overpowers anything though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
Song's super good live. I remember the day, not the day I listened to live songs for the first time, but the day when I really dove in and listened to like 20 or 30 in a row on YouTube. Man, this was one of them, and I was like, dang, these girls are pretty good. Nozomi sounds, or Kusen, I should say. Kusen always sounds just like Nozomi live. Like, if we talk about consistency with the character voices to, like, what their character sounds like on the CDs, I think Kusen is a number one. Maybe not the best vocalist live, but always sounds just like Nozomi, and she sounds really good.
I think that's just Kusen just trying her best and actually singing.
Yeah. she's just giving it all she's got, and it sounds great.
That's just Kusen just existing, just opening her mouth.
And it's just like the combination of these three vocalists is always, I think, by far the best subunit live. You know, Rin, just how she sings is naturally transitions super easily to a live show. Very clear, and just Mimo singing is really, really incredibly good. So
yeah, no matter what the setting is.
Yeah, usually create a very good live show.
And Kusen sounds like Nozomi, and that's what we came to see. So ta-da!
Yeah.
What a trifecta.
And goofy outfits also. Very, very strange. I think arguably the strangest outfits in Love Live.
Umi's like weird dresses like kind of falling off the top.
They almost look like they got these, like, they found some crystals and they're like, what if we wore these? Like they just burrowed through the crystal and then just put them on. So always an outfit that I've been a fan of, even though it's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of silly, this is a very silly episode. I mean, given any Lily White episode will be a silly episode because we're going to be talking in depth about Nozomi. But
and I think these are by far the two silliest Lily White songs.
Well, listen. Nozomi in the first...
Clown Gang Posse.
Close.
Yeah, close.
Nozomi in the first verse. Well, in really a lot of verses. In every verse. I feel like Nozomi is really not prominent in this song, like, almost at all. Like, I feel like she obviously has her moments. Like, of course she has solos because it wouldn't be a subunit song if she didn't have solos. But I feel like the other two just overpower her so much in this song. And it's kind of weird because Nozomi can sometimes take you out of the immersion of listening to a song just by how silly she is. So it's kind of weird to just kind of see Nozomi take a back seat in this one, you know? It's like we were talking about last time with Beaten Angel, how Rin is usually the show stealer. Or, you know, like, you can really hear Rin, she's usually the star of the show, and then she just gets completely shut down by Maki. It's kind of the same kind of thing, I think.
I think that's the strength of Lily White, Nozomi can like overtake a song like that just by how silly she is, but throughout the entire Lily White discography, she doesn't. I don't know if it's if it's a thing of they have arguably the two biggest show stealers in the group right next to her, but I think that's the strength of Lily White. Nozomi's never overpowering. She's always playing that supporting role that the group really needs to make the two sound to elevate the two from the best to whoa.
I just had the dumbest moment of my life. I was like, yeah, but what about Nozomi and like Moshi Moshi? And I was like, oh wait, that's a Nozomi solo song. Weird. I wonder why I can hear her in that song.
I wonder why I can't hear Rin and Umi in this song.
So this composer is Hiroshi Sasaki, and they made a bunch of songs, and they're pretty unique as well. Like they kind of really specialize in the rock kind of genre, like just general rock. I mean, there's all kinds of different rock that they've done, but they got like Start Dash. I wrote down Start Dark in my notes. That's a cool version. I want to hear that one. They did Shunjo Romantic too. But also some cool things they did was the second ED for SIP, Wow Wow Powerful Day, and Cutie Panther. So it's kind of interesting to see side by side.
Pretty good discography on this guy. Wow Wow Powerful Days and Cutie Panther. Pretty good songs. Gonna give him one of these.
What are you doing? Okay symbol.
Index fingers. It's touching my thumb and my other three fingers are up.
Yeah, here on Earth we call that an okay symbol.
Yeah, it's one of those.
So something really cool in this song. It's another thing that is blatantly in your face, but you might not realize it the first time. Is that they do it a lot in Love Live, but it's just kind of cool to hear in the song. Right before Umi's big solo at the end, where because it's a center song, so they're solos. Rin and Nozomi go back and forth in the same kind of fashion that would have been all three of them earlier in the song, but since Umi's about to be a solo. Or to get a solo, she's just not included in this at all. So they go back and forth like they're presenting Umi, like she's the queen, like, oh, get ready for this. And it hypes it up so well. And it's just really neat.
Yeah, and it's one of those moments that the payoff is Umi sounding really, really good. And those are some of my favorite moments in all of Love Live. So big fan of how the song ends out. And then there's a very, very nice instrumental like ending. 45, I think it's like 30 seconds of just instrumental at the end. Really kind of like a weird thing to see in Love Live. But it's really enjoyable.
Got a few hey-heys in there.
Oh, that's true. No, you're right.
You hey-hey.
The hey-heys are just instrumental, though.
Yeah, they were using guitars. With some sick pedals.
Yeah. Some real weird pedals, yeah. Man, that drum sounds super weird.
It's the silliest drum set I've ever heard in my life.
It's the silliest drum set. Yeah, well, okay, let us know down below if this entire song is just made with drums.
EJ, let us know what type of drums.
Yeah. Are these bongos? Bongos are pretty silly. Nozomi's pretty silly.
Would bongos be the silliest drums? Like, I don't want to take all of percussion in because like there's a lot of silly percussion from like you got all kinds of different like ancient instruments that were just silly as hell. I don't know if
there's gonna be something more silly, I'm 100% sure. But like in mainstream percussion, I gotta imagine it's the bongos. Let us know down below what the silliest percussion item is.
What about the triangle? That's like that's silly in a different way.
Yeah, the triangle itself isn't silly, but watching like a grown 6'2", like 220-pound man ding a triangle, that's funny. So it's silly in a different way, not in the fact that the noise it makes is silly, but the act of someone playing it is hilarious.
Yeah. The context of the triangle.
The cymbals can be really funny also, because if you see like someone that's 5 feet and the cymbals are half as tall as them, that's pretty funny to watch also.
Like in a marching band?
Yeah.
Hey, Love Live.
Just like anywhere. Hey, where's the Love Live marching band song?
There is one. What, the tuba song. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a good episode we're recording right now.
Bango. Each knee. All right. Anyway, Kimi no Kuse. I can't do it, man. Kimi no Kuse ni. Play it. You guys like playing Animal Crossing? This song is Animal Crossing.
No, Animal Crossing speedrun is like, I think it's like 20 hours long for the game.
Oh, the original one for the GameCube? Yeah, you gotta like...
so long. You gotta like, and like 5 or 6
100%.
hours of it. Yeah, the 100%. You gotta like spend just putting in codes. It's great. Go ahead though. Sorry, sidetrack.
No.
Let us know down below what your favorite Animal Crossing game is.
My favorite
New
City
Leaf.
Folk. Very uncommon choice because people say it's like Wild World on Wii, but man, I love City Folk so much. I had so much fun modding the hell out of that game. Anyway, this is not an
New
Animal
Leaf for
Crossing
me
podcast.
until my girlfriend deleted my save file.
Delete your girlfriend. Wow, I have a girlfriend deleting my Animal Crossing save file story too. I lent my DS with Wild World to my girlfriend, and her friend pressed the demolish town button. Like, what did she think would happen? Jesus Christ. Pretty flowers appear if you demolish your town. Anyway, so the reason, so Animal Crossing is really popular for its like kind of loungy, like really early electric piano type sounds, and this song is a perpetrator of that, and it sounds so good. It sounds super chill. Like, let me explain something to you.
The song's
like,
comfy. There's the word.
It is a hyper comfy song. You're right. Normally when we say we listen to songs in the background, like it is a background listening song, like we always use Todo Kanai for the example, the song on Aquarium. It's a cool song, but you wouldn't want to necessarily listen to it like, you know, like, oh, I can't wait for this song to come on. Like, it's just a nice song to have in the background. That is this song, but it's a fantastic, amazing song. And it's like, I feel like the song was 100% meant to be on in the background. Like, it is just such a chill song. It is so comfy, like you said.
Comfy. If I was an artist and I needed something to listen to while I was just like sitting there drawing pictures, I would listen to Kimi no Kuse ni.
It is a good song.
Comfy song.
Even the instrumental.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's just nothing harsh in this song at all. You can make the argument for just like Nozomi's voice, but even she's like a lot more mellow than she's ever really been in Love Live. And it's just so comfy to listen to. There's not a harsh noise in this song. It's also soft and melodic and nice. It's not necessarily a slow song like Moshimo. We mentioned Moshimo in the last segment. Another big time Nozomi song, and this might not be a big time Nozomi song, but that song's slower than this song, but it's still much harsher. But this song is so soft. It's so plushy. You know, you just want to touch it, and like if you press into it, your hand will like get into it. It's like a stuffed animal, dude.
It's like a synth in the electric piano.
That sounded like some metal stuff, dude. I just want to put my hand into it.
Yeah, this song is thrash metal. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, all along.
Yeah, so this song has record scratches in it. Turns out Loneliest Baby was not the only one. It's not as unique as we thought. Whoops.
Yeah. And even the record scratches like aren't very harsh. Like that's what's so nice about it. A lot of these noises that you kind of expect to be harsh just come out completely not harsh, and it's such a nice song.
The composer to this song is Mai Sugimori and Yusuke Yamamoto. There we go. Yamamoto was the arranger. So it's two different people. Something you kind of see a little often, but nothing too common. And both of them were this was the only thing that they've ever done. Actually, Yusuke also did Junai Lens. Yeah, only Junai Lens. This is the silly master.
The harshness.
So
that's a harsh song.
Both of these guys need to come the hell back to Atlantis and make another song. Like they're really good at it. Please.
Would you say this is? It's not my favorite Lily White song, but would you say this is arguably your favorite Lily White song?
I like Shinra and I Love a lot. I gotta really listen to the Muse subunit discography more, because like I listen to them all, I like them all, but like I haven't given a lot of them like a really close listen in a while, so I gotta go back and listen to all of them. But this is definitely up there. I can't really think of anything that would top this aside from maybe Shinra and I Love, so maybe number 2, maybe number 1 on a good day.
Just gotta type in Lily White into your phone and hit the shuffle, man. Hit the shuffle, make sure it repeats on. That's true. That's truly how you transcend. Listen to Lily White for a couple weeks straight, and you'll be floating and stuff and have complete control of your senses, dude.
It's just the natural medicine people on the Discovery Channel keep talking about. So it's everyone's favorite time of the show. It's music theory time. You remember playing the recorder in maybe 2nd or 3rd grade? You remember playing Hot Cross Buns? Just me?
But Hot Cross Buns on my tuba.
Yeah? Okay. So that's just a really basic scale. It goes dun 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 dun. It's easy, right? 3 notes. This song likes to do a lot. You can do it on guitar very easily because you can bend strings on guitar. But instead of just playing the 3 notes in a row, there is a half step in the middle. And I don't know the exact music theory term for it, but they do it a lot in this song, and it sounds so well and just really chill, kind of like jazzy music. So instead of going dun dun dun, it's a half step, so it goes dun dun dun. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, instead of going all the way to the top to dun, it goes a half step to dun. So it kind of gives like that chill, like dun dun dun. You know what I mean? That it's chill as hell. It's super good. And the song is littered with it.
Yeah, some of the songs that this thing does with its chords and stuff are just so nice to listen to. This song is just back onto the so nice to listen to train. Very nice to listen to song. I think Binetsu Mystery is arguably my least favorite, Lily White song, but this one is this one's right in the middle because there's some ones that I really, really love a lot more. But man, I wish I could love it more.
Yeah, this song where there's like absolutely zero bad things about it. It's just the other songs are just better to you.
Yeah, it's one of those rare ones where there's absolutely not a bad moment that you can point out, but it just doesn't have those stellar moments. But that's fine because it doesn't need to, because it's perfect the way it is.
I can point out a stellar moment. So this,
for me, at least. I should say
for me. So one of the I love payoffs in songs, right? We mentioned payoffs last segment. And how your payoff 99% of the time is just getting to hear Umi open her mouth.
I'm down.
I like big kind of crescendos at the end of the chorus, like that make it so getting there was worth it. I mean, of course, getting there doesn't have to be a pain in the ass. Like you can have a good song leading up to that, believe me. But like when in this song, it perfectly exemplifies it because of the it's just a crescendo at the end. Like they get to a na 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 na, and at the end of the chorus, that gets me. It's so good. It's like you wait for it for the whole time, and then it's finally there. And like I said, it's not like a long drawn out like, I gotta wait for this. But as soon as it gets there, it's like, it's time again. Is it time again already? It's time again.
Yeah, the song's really good. I just wish it had more Umi. But what can you do?
Well, don't worry, because Lily White is Umi biased, and she has 80,000 center songs.
Oh, I think she has 5.
She has one more than everybody else.
I think she's got 5. Rin's got 3, and Nozomi's got 2. So close to 80,000 more. It's funny though, because like I love Umi, and my favorite Lily White song is an Onigabare, and my second favorite is not an Umi center. It's Shinjo Romantic, which is a Rin center.
That's a Rin, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. And then my third favorite's also a Rin center, so it was weird.
Which one?
But something, I don't know how to pronounce stuff. It was on the its own song with when they're sitting on the rooftop.
Oh, the single,
snacks. Yeah. The one by itself. Yeah, that song's really good. But I just think if you want a word, if we want to try to word search for this song, soft, plump, rustic, plump.
Needs work.
Needs. No, really nice song. This is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man of love songs.
I do want to mention, it's kind of cool how right after that giant crescendo I was talking about, literally it's there to be loud, it's there to be exciting. The very next thing in the song, immediately after, not 3 seconds later, is them whispering.
English.
How cool is that?
Whispering English.
Whispering English, you're right, but just to go from so loud to so intentionally quiet, it's not like a mixing decision that the song got quiet, it's the fact that they're literally whispering. And that's cool.
Yeah. It's always a cool juxtaposition in songs.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that is the payoff. Whew.
Needs more Umi in the payoff, What can you do?
Oh man. Let's talk about hot cross buns again. So
yeah, can we get a single where it's all the Muse girls singing Hot Cross Buns?
In English.
Individually, it's a mix,
Solo mixes, of course.
A solo mix of Hot Cross Buns. All right.
What if it's just like a full unit song, but every girl got to just sing like a different word? There's probably like 9 songs in Hot Cross Buns. Nine songs, nine lyrics.
It's like a landing action, yeah. It's just everybody singing Hot Cross Buns, but also on the CD is everybody doing it individually. Let us know down below which girl you'd be most excited to hear the Hot Cross Buns for.
Oh man. I really hope I touched all your hearts here. What?
What's your option? Which one's your favorite right now? Snap decision. Give it to me.
Oh jeez.
Mari. It's Nozomi.
Mari. I meant to say Maki, but Mari came out.
We're going both groups. Well, okay.
Yeah?
Give me your Aquas, girl.
Aquas.
Mari. It's Mari.
No. 2 more seconds. Daya.
That'll be pretty nice. I just want my hot cross buns to be nice and goofy, so I'm gonna go Nozomi Mari pretty easily. Let us know down below.
I like Mari, but I was trying to say Maki before. I don't know why Mari came out.
Yeah, you know, they're the same character.
Or Soromaru. She's like criminally bad at English. So.
Just Soromaru.
And she's not even bad at English. I don't know why, but like there's so many Nico parts where it's like Soromaru's there and she's just like just butchers it. Like especially in Wonderful Rush. But Soromaru is like perfectly good at English. Like on her Twitter, hello foreign friends.
Hello,
like she's good at English. I just don't know what happens with Nico. Maybe she just got better over time. I don't know. Maybe she studied English.
Yeah, maybe. So I mentioned that Binetsu Kara Mystery is arguably my least favorite song from my favorite subunit, which obviously Lee Light is my favorite subunit. But so our question today is, what's your guys's? Mine is obvious. I mentioned it earlier. I don't think Binetsu Kara Mystery is a bad song by any means. I think it's a very good song. It's just something's got to be last place. So, Tyler, hit me with your answer.
Hello. My least favorite song from my favorite subunit, which is Chiron, by the way. I love everything from Chiron, but this might come as a surprise for you, especially if you were around for the Aaron episode and you watched that. But I always put on a good face for songs that I'm not necessarily a big fan of. Not the biggest fan of P.S. No Mukogawa. Oof. P.S. Nothing happens.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I do like the song, right? I like the vocal talents in Chiron. I really like the jazz break towards the end. I think that's really cool. I think it's really unique. But the rest of the song is just kind of not my style. And I appreciate that people like P.S. no Mukogawa. Like it's not like actively seen as like a bad song or anything. I'm happy that, I mean, that can be true for any song. Like there's always going to be fans of the song, but P.S. no Mukogawa, there we go. It's just not for me. Not for me. Not on my actively listened to playlist. So for you guys, what is your least favorite song from your most favorite subunit?
You worded that wrong. It's let us know down below.
Let us know down below
what your least favorite song from your favorite subunit is and why.
Will not be bullied on my own show.
On our own show.
You worded that wrong. Let us know down. Goodbye, everybody.
Let us know down below if I'm bullying Tyler or Tyler's bullying me.
I'm cutting you off. Goodbye.